The common serotine bat, also known as the serotine, big brown bat, silky bat, or simply the serotine bat, is a rare species in Britain occurring mainly down south of the Midlands, where its numbers are declining due to loss of habitat. The common serotine bat is a large bat, with a 48 to 55mm forearm length. Its ears are longer than noctule and liselers, and the tragus is banana-shaped rather than mushroom-shaped. This species has dark brown upper fur, with slightly paler underfur, and the fur does not extend along the wings as it does with noctule and liseless bats. The face is dark. The serotine's tail can extend up to 6mm beyond the tail membrane. This is another species that will often emerge early in the evening, showing its distinctive slow flapping and highly maneuverable flight, with steep dives on wide wings. It is often seen at treetop height, where it feeds on flies, moths and beetles. Roost sites are mainly in buildings, and it's thought that this species may often hibernate in the same building year after year. They rarely roost in trees. Like all bats, they mate in the autumn. Females form maternity roosts towards the end of May, giving birth in early July, but sometimes as late as mid-August. The young are weaned after 3 weeks, being carried for the first few days by their mothers, and can forage for themselves after 6 weeks. The common serotine bat's call on a bat detector is fairly similar to the noctule and liseler bat's calls, although a few features will help distinguish them. Noctules make a chip-chop sound like this one. Liseless bats have a similar call, but a lot more chips than chops come through, making it sound more like this one. A common serotine bat, on the other hand, has a call with a slightly higher peak than any of these species, and you will only hear the chop sounds, like this. This is also one of the species that will happily share its roost with other bat species, such as pipistrelles, long-eared, whiskered, and noctule bats. In addition to this, noctules tend to be found in much more open environments, whereas a common serotine bat prefers to forage along sheltered features like woodland edges and hedgerows. Watch early in the evening, often while it's still light outside, as a common serotine bat leaves its roost. It will fly at the top of the tree height, close to the vegetation, and sometimes you might even spot it flopping onto the branches with outstretched wings to pick off larger insects. Looking back towards human settlements, you may also spot them attracted to street lamps when it gets darker, picking off the moths attracted to the light there. Droppings are generally oval, with rounded ends, although some have small pointy ends. They are coarse in texture, and sometimes shiny or glittery.